Call has just come in from Baldock, 10 miles outside of Stevenage.
What's going on there?
It's a quiet little town, not somewhere the cops get called to very often.
Get closer, silent approach.
A 15-year-old girl has been found there who had been reported missing.
She'll do a runner, mate, if we go around there, so...
For information, she's currently wearing jeans and a bright red hoodie.
Yeah, and just confirm she is currently reported missing, huh?
Yes.
Jim has dealt with the youngster before.
I met her at the train station a couple of weeks back when I was off duty going home. And she was rabbiting on like nobody's business. There she is. On a railway platform, going to another town in Hertfordshire. Talking to an unknown male about prostitution and drug use.
Right.
A quick word.
Oh my god. Is it bad? Lie.
What are you up to again?
Basically, I'm missing from my kids' home.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going back. But they keep getting hold of me and I keep saying I'm safe and everything.
You got to go back. She's actually in a placement at a social services care home, and that's where teenagers are placed. Basically, either have been taken out of their own family environment because the parents either no longer can cope with the child's behaviour, or they're taken there because they're at risk.
The home is not allowed to confine the girl, and Jim cannot force her to return there. And she knows that.
It's 12:30 at night.
Well, I'm not going back.
Right, we've gone back before. We need to take you back there,
I'm not
okay?
going back.
Why not going back?
Because I'm not.
Why not going back?
Can you shush?
Can you let me speak to her,
Why are you
please?
trying to talk?
Can you let me speak to her? Just go and stand over there. Why don't you want to go back? What's wrong
I'm
with
not
the home?
getting along with anyone in that house at the moment.
Have you spoken to staff about this?
Yeah, and I told the staff, and the staff said to me, as long as you keep in contact and keep phoning and keep answering your phone, then I'm going to listen to you. And
Yeah.
I've been answering the phone.
That's not going to change tonight.
The cops have got one last option.
If we think you're at risk, I said you can be put into protection, can't you?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Basically, police protection order. All right?
But you can't do that.
Yeah, we can do that. You're 15 years of age. It's 12:30 at night.
But the thing
You've been
is,
drinking.
you can't force me to go back to my house.
We can take you in social services, a place where we're going to place you. Okay? Then
Alright, well I'll go back to mine then.
right. Where we?
Right, I'll text you when I get back, yeah? I make
We'll
sure
jump in
you
this
stay
motor.
out, because I'm going to text you.
The girl has agreed to go back to her care home, but now there's another problem. Her friend might also be on the missing list.
Do you know?
No.
You got any idea on you at all?
No.
Have you got any idea on you at all?
No. My name ain't.
Why are you laughing at me like that?
I'm not laughing, I'm smiling. My name ain't.
When people laugh at me, I actually think they're trying to lie to me. They'll often try and give false details to us because they know they'll be reported missing. Right, so what's your name then?
Charmaine.
Charmaine what?
Charmaine.
Why can't you look at me? Why can't you look at me? Because you are, aren't you?
No, I'm not sure.
Right, we've got a fingerprint ID kit with us. We can obviously
then
find
take
out your
the fingerprint.
identification. She tried to give us a little bluff to start off with, but as soon as we got a description, it was quite obvious it was that person.
I'm just going to blatantly run away again, so there's no point taking me back. You that crowded round now.
No, he's just come back to give you a lift back.
Probably run away at some point, but
Yeah, well, I'm running away. I'm just telling you now. I'm running away back.
Both girls are on their way back to the home, but there's still another young girl to deal with who's with an older boy.
Well, you a mate of hers, are you?
I just met him.
They're not missing, but the girl is only 14.
Should be tucked up in bed.
She'd never met this guy before she was chatting to. He was a lot older than her. That's received. She's 14, obviously. We're going to be taking her home.
She's going back to her parents.
They're at serious risk. Out at 1 o'clock in the morning, inebriated, don't know who's about. It could easily be kind of lured into a situation where they're at great risk. I'm not trying to scare you. What I'm trying to say is that it's probably a bit dangerous environment for a 14-year-old to be out walking the streets this time of night. She needs to be at home, and that's where we took her to, place of safety. She gonna be awake, is she? Or...
Probably not.
Hello, police.
And before you ask, I ain't done nothing wrong.
Hello.
Having been bitten,
PC Norton from Herts Police.
Yes, hello.
Has been hanging out with some of her friends 10 to 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not really an appropriate place for a 14-year-old to
No,
be.
it's not.
However worldly wise she thinks she might be, obviously she's not.
Hanging out on the streets at that time of night.
Ball's been pulled over mum's eyes and she's not in fact where she should be. Were you unaware of the fact that she was out, or...?
Well, I knew she was with her friend.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't realise they were actually out on the street.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the problem. So, long as you know, Mum, the fact that we've found her up at Tesco's, just bear in mind what we said to you tonight, okay? Okay.
Just put the light on.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
As safe as a little town like Baldock might be, you never know who's travelling through, and there's always the dangers that there are people there who are willing to take advantage of young people, especially young girls.
The office building metal thieves.
There are people standing in that doorway.
Anyone around at this time of night will be checked out.
Yeah, running. I saw two shadows dart into an alleyway, which I then thought was suspicious, maybe an attempted burglary or burglary in progress.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good.
It's not burglars after all. It's the girls who were returned to the care home.
And it was all a big joke to them. I thought, it's going to be a long night. Here we go again. Listen, I'm sick and tired of chasing after you two. We're absolutely run off our feet tonight. We thought for a second there's something else more serious going on, which there is tonight. Yeah. What?
Breaking into a building.
Yeah. There are people breaking into buildings, crimes being committed, and instead,
country property.
yeah.
Fucking.
Right. If you don't stop swearing, you're gonna get yourself arrested, all right?
Oh dear, you do
I'm
know
not
we're
gonna
just
swear.
going to go again.
I'm never gonna swear in my
It's fine.
life again.
But I've done what I need to do.
What?
I've done what I need to do
Well, at least
by getting you back home. Because when you end up in a ditch somewhere, when you end up in a ditch somewhere,
No.
yeah,
Don't say
when
that.
something's really bad happened to you, there are people out there, right, that you won't even know about. They'll just find you, okay, because they'll pick on you because you've got two girls. Right, okay.
Right, go around
Right.
saying we're gonna end up in a
That's what we're
ditch.
trying to prevent from happening.
Scares me.
That's what we're trying to prevent from
Nothing
happening.
scares me anymore.
They were drunk. But that was frustrating me even more. Because they shouldn't, you know, at their age, they should not be drunk.
Right, as I said, we're really busy tonight.
I dare you're joking. These are the safe police officers.
I don't know if you've noticed, but none of us are laughing.
Put a smile on their face.
And as I said, by the way you're acting, it's very apparent you are children. So let's get you back to the home. Come on.
Put a smile on their face.
It's very frustrating. You think, here I am again, I'm needed elsewhere, and I'm dealing with this. And you know that in your heart of hearts that they are going to probably run away again. But, so you've got to worry about that risk, that child.